Well. We have arrived, folks. It is here. I have joined the world of Twitch. I am now twitching. It is a real thing, folks. I am here. I am going to send this out to everybody. Once we start getting the millions of my fans starting to pile in, that is when I will drop it down for all of you folks, but you know it's the right thing to do. Give me a like, a share, a subscribe, and I'm on Twitch now, of all things, of all the crazy things. Yes, folks, I am now on Twitch, and I'm on Twitch now, and there is a double of me because I'm the man so nice you gotta listen to me twice. And so, yes, goodness gracious. Let me just get this out to some beautiful people so it can start to spread out to all of the lovely people out there. So, hey there, Yanked Up Podcast. How are we doing this evening? Yes, I am here on Twitch and on, yes, off of Twitch, the Yanked Up Podcast. Thank you for joining us. And then we've got Big Buck, the man, the myth, the legend, the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man who makes the other podcasts cower. Your king of extreme, Phil K.O.E, made it onto Twitch, folks. This is a real deal. So I am actually pretty happy to be here. This is, I didn't quite expect the reception I got. Folks in the comments on the Dylan Burns show that I was streaming on recently, it was quite entertaining, folks. I'm going to be here for a good little while with all of you beautiful people. Let's see. Tony G said, Phil needs a bar and a flag. You know, I do need a bar and a flag at my mill. He's absolutely correct because the internet here is not quite up to snuff, so you can't see every beautiful inch of this gorgeous mug. But folks, we are here on the inaugural Twitch stream with your king of extreme, and it's only appropriate, it's only apropos. And so let me just turn the noises off of my phone. But folks, thank you all for being here. I had an amazing time over at the Dylan Burns show. Really good time. Definitely check that out at the Hippy Dippy Podcast. But also, when you get some time, folks, check out the Yanked Up Podcast and also Big Bucket Entertainment or the Big Bucket Empire, whichever one you prefer. And Lord Almighty, it has been an evening. It has been a marvelous evening. I've just been enjoying one little dram of the Dalmore Dominion all evening, and it has been glorious. So, is there anything you glorious folks out in the audience like to talk about? Because, boy, there's one thing that can be said. Phil K.O.E. never at a loss for words. So, if that's the case, we got to touch on some pretty interesting stuff tonight. And I didn't get to answer all the questions that were levied in my direction, but it was actually quite fun. I really enjoyed the banter, the back and forth. And yeah, I get to meet some very interesting and new people, some folks I wouldn't have ever run into otherwise. For those who don't know in the audience, because I'm sure there's millions of you out there now, as we speak, I'm a farmer out in Nebraska, and it's a good time, it's a good, honest living. But you don't meet all the people in the corners of the world now, do you? So that's what I found very fascinating about this. But yeah, for those who are following me on Twitch and not following me on YouTube, you definitely need to check me out, K.O.E Nation on YouTube, K.O.E Nation on Twitch. It's definitely the must-have. It's definitely where you need to be. You can keep up with your K.O.E content. And for those who don't know, we have finalized the Sweet 16 Bourbon Tournament. And that is coming up shortly. And we've got from Rev Res Pod live. Yes, welcome, Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast. We love you. Definitely give them a like, a share, a subscribe. It's the right thing to do. And also, Dads Worldwide has joined us, folks. He is here. Dads Worldwide, definitely give him a like, a share, a subscribe, and definitely go check out his presidential debate, where a certain devilishly handsome outlaw makes a guest starring appearance. It's definitely necessary. Yes, Dads Worldwide, another great show, folks. What are you doing? Get over there. And then yes, you're absolutely correct. Oh, let me just pop my neck for this one, because as Yanked Up Podcast has so graciously mentioned, I, folks, have announced my candidacy for the presidency of the United States of America in 2024. Do the right thing. Vote extreme. And so, yes, Rev Rest Pod, you are correct. I am taking over Twitch, the fastest growing Twitch streamer in all of Twitch. Okay? You really cannot dispute, you cannot deny the fastest growing Twitch audience there is on the internet. And God, I love every last one of you. Thank you for joining us. Oh, can you be VP? I mean, you are from New Hampshire, and that's a swing state, so that you do have that going for you, Brendan. But I kind of figured you'd be like my secretary of keeping things chill or something like that. That would be it. God, I would love to make that a position. Yes, Rev Rest Pod, and this is the beginning of conservative Twitch. Not just the beginning of conservative Twitch, but the renaissance of conservative thought in this world. And you were here to see the beginning of it, folks. You were here to see the beginning when it all shifted and it turned around. And you were there to say, I remember when Phil K.O.E. finally did what was necessary, got onto Twitch, spread the good word of extreme to all the four corners of the world, and made things right again. So, yes, folks, thank you, and you were here to see it. And as I have said before, I have but one very simple goal. I will stop when every single person on the internet agrees with me. That's all. It's very, very Phil Mackey, it's okay to come out of, oh my goodness. Let's see. K.O.E. hit it tonight on the Hippy Dippy podcast. I don't want to, toot my own horn, but yes, I did all right. I did all right. It was a fun time on the Hippy Dippy podcast on Dylan Burns TV, where the King of Extreme decided to go in, and he went forth, and I earned the title of the Prince and Potentate of the political parlance. And yes, folks, it was a marvelous evening, and we've got Brendan Roy. He was about to give that Maddie lady a brain aneurysm. There was a couple of times I could tell her and that socialist whatever guy, I forget his name, it's socialist on left or something like that. Got to keep my singing voice in fetch. But I remember the two of them were having a very hard time handling the words I was saying. And that was when I was like, oh, this is marvelous. Yes, 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 yes. I really did enjoy that. So it was a marvelous time. Some of the perspectives on there were quite interesting. And I did have to call out the socialist, whatever his name's guy is. But the reason I did is because he you off in your fantasy land. It's like, okay, I have not insulted your ideas. I would appreciate it if you did not insult mine, because I did not insult anyone's ideas. I might have made a few backhanded comments that if you were smart enough to interpret what I was saying, that might have been a different issue entirely. But no. I did not actually outwardly insult anybody there, which is, I try to keep to that, because the first insulter is usually the first loser. And let's see who this is. And I'm getting friend requests. Hooray. I love it. I love it. Reaching out to all the people of the world. Uh-oh, somebody with only 4 profile pictures from a month ago. The next profile picture probably won't do that. But yes, folks, it was glorious. It was beautiful. You were there to see it, and you're here to see it. The beginning. This is the ground floor. You got to be here where the fastest growing audience in all the internet was able to make it. You folks, you will remember the day. Like there will be some days you remember. Like when you tell folks about when a video game company stock jumped up to way beyond its value. You'll remember where you were when certain people got elected, and you will remember where you were when Phil K.O.E. started Twitch streaming. So, folks, please like, share, subscribe, follow me, and just join the party in whatever way you can, on whatever platform you can, because you know it's the right thing to do. You know this is the place to be. And we've got a comment here. Between Dylan and Hutch, there is about 1,600 people. Well, that's nice. That's nice. Good to know that I've got some pull out there, and now I have joined the world of Twitch, and it was very fun. I've noticed Dylan is trying to get more right wingers to come onto his panels, and that was I think that's kind of what I was brought in for, because I bring the flash, the flair, the panache, just that certain je ne sais quoi. What else can you say? So that's why I really enjoyed my time here. I really enjoyed getting to interact with these people, and I really hope they invite me back on sometime. We will see in the future, and I got a bunch of invites on my Discord that I need to figure out now, and need to see who's what, where, when, and why. But I thought I'd come on here for a little bit and just share my thoughts with all of you. And I thought, why not? This is the Phil K.O.E. Twitch stream, the inaugural. I don't have a bottle of champagne I'm willing to burst onto my bar for the inaugural journey, but here you go. There we go. There we go. I have christened, actually, there we go. I am christening this podcast officially knighted by the Lord of the Scottish Highlands, and we are now moving onward and upward, folks. But, folks, I could go deeper, I could go further, but I think I need to bring you a little bit of teasers. So what we got going forward, for those who don't know, K.O.E. Nation, the Sweet 16 Bourbon Tournament is happening very shortly. Old Forester 1921 of 16 bourbons that will be judged. There's going to be a video dropping, if not tomorrow, the next day, that will, on my YouTube, and I'll definitely reference it here when I get a chance, that will break down the Sweet 16 Bourbon Tournament. It will be a series of 4 whiskeys in blind flights. Pardon me. Got to keep that singing voice in fetch. And we will determine at the end of this which is the bourbon of extreme. And it's going to be done in a blind taste test, and you're going to be here to see it, folks. It's going to unfold over March Madness, because at that point, I'm not just Phil K.O.E., not just regular King of Extreme, but I'm Phil K.O.E., baby! March Madness, baby! You and me and Phil K.O.E., we're gonna find out the bourbon of extreme, baby! Yes, it's happening. You're gonna be here live to see it. Subscribe to K.O.E. Nation on YouTube so you can find more of it. And also, folks out in the audience, another thing I love to do is I do Poetry Wednesdays. So if there's some poem that means a lot to you, or you'd like me to read your poem, please let me know in any one of these platforms, in any form, my comment sections, and I will be more than happy to do so. But this, folks, was just an introduction to the world that is me, and the fact that I am now on Twitch for the stream. And folks, please follow me, like, share, subscribe to me on YouTube so you can keep up with all your KOE content. And this has been a marvelous time, a marvelous place. I have enjoyed every last one of you folks. This is just beauty incarnate. And I am enjoying the, and we always get new folks joining, but check me out, KOE Nation on YouTube, but also the Big Buckin' Empire expands. You need to check out Big Buckin' Empire on YouTube because we've got all of the current events, all of the fun stuff coming down the pike. We talk about movies, we talk about pop culture, we talk about current events, we talk about news, we talk about politics. If it's gonna offend you in some way, if you're gonna consider it maybe a bit of a risque conversation, we probably had it over at Big Bucket Empire on the Dog and Chicken Show at some point or another. So I suspect that there's a lot more to come there, and you're definitely going to enjoy it. And I got to give a shout out to another guy who has helped me out a lot on this. Chicken, he's been a huge help with all the technology and all this. Tony was really the guy that helped kind of launch me off in all of this. If it wasn't for Tony, I wouldn't really even be doing this right now. So I gotta give huge props to those two guys because, it was actually the reason that I have been inflicted onto the internet to all of you people was Tony one time. He and I were just bantering back and forth in a text. He goes, Phil, why are we wasting all this time giving our opinions in text? ... And I was just about to type, yeah, you're right. It is kind of silly. When he comes back, bam, when we should be doing it in a podcast. And I was like, oh, you son of a bitch, I'm in. And yeah, from that moment on, I had to, and it's just been nothing but fun from that point. But I've also got to give some shout outs to some of the local boys, Yanked Up Podcast. He's coming out of Kearney and also just generally from around the Nebraska, Iowa area. And just a great guy and a great podcast. So definitely check him out. Let's see, we got Big Buckin'. Happy to be a part of the future Twitch. Yes, with me in the lead. There's nobody more in the lead at this point. But I also got to give a shout out to Tomfoolery of the Tomfoolery Show. Definitely check him out. I think he's Tomfoolery PC on Twitch. But definitely check him out. He did help kind of open the door for me to some of these different communities and different people to connect with. And it's really been fun. And the guy, he and I disagree on quite a bit. Okay, there's I would say we disagree more often than agree, but we're never disagreeable. And once you strip all that away, I think I see an essentially good person there. So I've always enjoyed his, he likes the intellectual fencing, and what can I say? That is nothing but marvelous. So I got to give Tomfoolery a shout out because he's really helped with a lot of things. And also, Dad's Worldwide, definitely check him out. And folks, if you don't know, one of the best websites you need to check out for sustainable agriculture and can do the industry of agriculture way better credence than I ever could hope to, Grow the Farm Up. Definitely check them out because it is where we're doing cover crop on an industrial scale, and we're actually doing greater carbon sequestration through that. We're actually pulling carbon out of the atmosphere with these cover crops and putting it into the soil where it's actually useful for plants next year, and it's not carbon in the atmosphere. We can sequester a lot doing this. And so definitely check out Grow the Farm Up. Last but certainly not least, Grip Paranormal apparently has some interesting. Mayor of Ohio. So God made a farmer. Welcome to the show, Mayor of Ohio. Yes, I am a farmer from Nebraska, a fifth generation Nebraska farmer, and I had never heard that particular Paul Harvey bit until it was a Super Bowl ad. And my daughter actually brought it up to me on her phone and had me watch it with her. And that almost brought a tear to my eye. When the God made a farmer thing came down, that was just like, And we got another comment from Mayor of Ohio. You're a cool dude, and I appreciate your positivity. Keep doing your thing. Well, thank you, Mayor of Ohio. I appreciate you coming here. All I ask from you, I do ask nothing from anybody other than a like, a share, a subscribe, a follow, whatever platform, so you can keep up on this KOE content and all the crazy happenings that go on here. So that's all I really ask is like, share, subscribe, KOE Nation, and yes, I am one of the best advertisements out there. Like I could sell stink to shit. I'm that good. And I'm also the most modest. But yes, Grip Paranormal. Tony's got this ghost hunt coming up, which I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to join. Unfortunately, it's going to come down to the wire, but I don't know. Family plans. I love that stuff. It's just it's too funny. The last time I went with Tony on one of these, I basically turned it into the Phil show. I know, hard to believe, but yeah. And when they were doing the Facebook introduction, they were doing like the walk through the house, and the guy's like, "Oh, over here, they say in this room there's a spooky ghost," and then the camera just cuts back to me looking like, yeah. So that was my experience of that. But Grip Paranormal, where you can see all of the latest ghost investigations. Yeah, I've been streaming for a long time, folks. And it's a really good time. I really can't recommend it enough. It was silly to me. I've been giving my buddy a hard time about it for years, but I finally went, and it was fun. And then, last but certainly not least, the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast, where Chicken and I might this Sunday or perhaps Monday do a review, but I think the gauntlet might have to be thrown down because Chicken declared Big Bucket Empire, and while I was at the chicken coop, I declared myself the emperor of Big Bucket Empire and then ran out of the room, no givesies backsies. So as it stands right now, I am the king of the extreme, the lord of the Scottish Highlands, the conqueror of the ethereal, the emperor of Big Bucket Empire. My kingdom expands and grows by the day. And so, Chicken, you rapscallion ne'er-do-well, I'm either going to throw down one of two challenges for the emperorship of the Big Bucket Empire. We either see who predicts the AEW pay-per-view this weekend on Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast. Whoever gets it closer is the new emperor of the empire. Or when you come down here to good old Nebraska, you and I've got a poker table right there, sir. We will each be given 40 chips, and whoever busts everybody else out is the new emperor of Big Bucket Empire. I will let you decide, you rapscallion ne'er-do-well, sir, you stealer of my Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast championship. And Tony G can't even defend this weekend. He's running scared from the challenger. You've seen it here first, folks. Phil K.O.E. is the man to beat every single pay-per-view because I'm always just right there. Those rapscallion ne'er-do-wells, Chicken and Tony, always come up just shy. Another comment from Mayor of Ohio. I'm a lefty. We probably agree on nothing besides loving America, free speech, guns, and being anti-war, but it's good. I'll subscribe. Keep being fucking awesome. I loved everything you just said there. You're a lefty, so you agree on nothing but loving America. Check. Free speech. Check. Guns. Checkaroo. I mean, I love that. Being anti-war. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I kiss anti-warness 3 times, but that's good. I'll keep being awesome so long as you promise to keep being awesome, which you're doing well. Congratulations on winning tonight's debate. Oh, well, thank you, Bastian. I appreciate that. Please get like, share, subscribe on YouTube. But yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. Actually, I think I've heard of you before. So welcome to the show, man. Oh my goodness, my vapors. But no, I kid, I kid. I appreciate you coming on. Yes, I really did have a good time. And if we're gonna call it a win, I mean, boom, spike the football. Yeah, mofo. Yeah. Sorry, couldn't help it. How long are you streaming for? Shit, I don't know. This is the first time I've ever done this. My friends were all just informingly like, "Yeah, Phil, you should start a Twitch stream." I'm like, I guess I should. And yes, but definitely give me some follows, some likes, some shares, subscribes. But yes, thank you for coming, Bastiat. I really appreciate that. I'll be sending the subscribe back your way as well. Oh, thank you, Mayor of Ohio. I won by far. It wasn't even close. Now, if we're talking just pure style points and just that certain je ne sais quoi, then yeah, I mean, I take it pretty much on every single show I'm on. There really is no best of Phil K.O.E. It's just basically playing any episode I'm on from start to finish in its entirety, and that is a best of. So, and I'm also the most modest. That's a pretty awesome lefty. You're right, Dads Worldwide. That is an awesome lefty. Do I have a Twitter? God, now I got to get one of those too. God, I just got a Twitch. Shit. This is too fun. Jude Ken, he's memeing, bro. No. What you get from Phil K.O.E. is the absolute distilled 100% truth. What you're going to get from me, like I said earlier, these lips cannot tell no evil. So I use my powers for good, not evil. I promise, Mayor of Ohio. I don't know what that means. Nice, Bastiat. Like, yeah, thanks for coming. That's really awesome. And then, sir, I'm a huge fan of your performance tonight, Granddad Chris. Well, thank you. I had a really good time, and whenever you release the King of Extreme on a show, there's gonna be some collateral damage. I'm sorry, it's just gonna happen. The King of Extreme, when I come, I bring the thunder. What can I say? Well, maybe, but hey, got him here. Thanks for showing up, man. That was really fun, regardless, nonetheless. Congratulations on winning the debate. Wouldn't be the first time, certainly won't be the last. But Judenkin, I think I'm saying your name right. Thanks for coming. We love to have you. Every last one of you people in the audience, I love you all. Thank you for being here. It's amazing. I love being able to interact with people because, as I pointed out before, I'm in a village of about 300 people. There's not a lot of difference from my day, and I'm also a tractor. I'm a farmer that spends a lot of day in his tractor, so I get a lot of time to think and I ruminate on things and consider things and examine them in my mind. And then I get to bring that here to you. Actually, strangely enough, just today I was driving across my state in an 18-wheeler, just kind of ruminating on things. And here I am to talk with all you beautiful people in my beautiful Italian coat. And yeah, I do what I can to try and bring it to all of you people because I enjoyed. But now I'm curious, anybody in the comments, was there anything about the debate that didn't exactly sit right with you? Was there anything that you thought needed to have a little bit deeper dive? Because to me, I just thought, I just shared this with hell. If you're all showing up, then folks, welcome one and all to the K.O.E. Nation Twitch live stream. It is I, the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that makes the other podcast cower, your King of Extreme, Phil K.O.E. Like, share, subscribe, YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, or follow me however you got to on all the platforms so you can keep up with all of your K.O.E. content and all of the daily happenings of this gorgeous mug. You know it's the right thing to do. Folks, I am your king of extreme, Phil K.O.E., a man of many hats, and I am here to bring it to you. You were here to see the day. You were here to see the rising. You were here to see the day that the tide all turned and the world was set right. And it happened here at K.O.E. Nation with Phil K.O.E. at the helm. You will remember the day that, yes, all of us free thinkers who love free speech, who love free thoughts, who love liberty, we can finally step out into the sunlight of beautiful, glorious freedom and feel its warmth upon our face. And for all of you that were here at the ground floor of the fastest growing possible internet community that could be found here at the K.O.E. Nation, thank you for being here, folks. If you're here, do not dare get off this ride. This train is just getting started, and the fun only gets better from here, folks. We are going to be doing a lot more streaming, a lot more connecting with all of you, because all of you beautiful people, all of you, mwah, 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 I kiss your souls 3 times. Thank you for being here. It's so marvelous. So now I'm just curious. Let's just check a couple of comments here. Proud sponsor of King of Extreme. Yes, thank you anytime, Bastiat. Yes, the king is here. And Drake Watson, I am here because of Bastiat. Well, thank you for being here nonetheless. I do appreciate every last one of you for being here. It's just really cool to be here and just get to interact with all you beautiful people. Bastiat, big fan. Yes, yeah, we love you, man. Expand on being anti all wars. I will get there, sir. And a heart from Bastiat. What does K.O.E. stand for? Truth, justice, and all that is right. I am also the internet's leading shill for big peace. So if that's something you're going to accuse me of, wait a minute. Phil, you sound like a shill for big peace over there. I am guilty as charged. I believe that liberty is the best way for all of us. That's the way that we can all get better. Is anti-war and all wars? Yeah, you want less wars. But yeah, thanks for the likey. Yeah, thanks, Bastiat. That's awesome. The king of extreme. The K.O.E. train, it ain't going nowhere, folks. We are going to be here for the K.O.E. train, and it's going to go on and forward. He literally said he's against all wars. I'm against starting any new ones, definitely. Just, yeah, why? There's really no good reason. K.O.E. 2024. Yes, for those who don't know, for those in the audience who might not be aware, I have announced in 2024, I have announced my candidacy for the presidency of the United States of America in 2024. Do the right thing. Vote extreme. It's going to be a great and glorious day. All the rights will be wronged at that point. So, yes, okay. The K.O.E. train, choo-choo, it's not stopping for nothing. K.O.E. stands for truth, justice, and all that is right. Thank you. Yes, I do have a lot of, Christian Watson, I do have a lot of libertarian leanings. I would just think it would be best if there was a point in your day where you just had no further business with the state. And if you read the laws and the news that comes out, even badly, we all have kind of noticed that the day of the length of your time that you have no business with the state becomes less and less and less and less and less. And I would like that to at least stop at some certain point where, yeah, there's a point in your day you have no further business with the state and they should have no further business with you. And so in those regards, yes, I'm an ally to libertarians everywhere. What is this, Jacob Fulton? What is this? You have stumbled on to the K.O.E. Nation, one of the greatest, most erudite, beautiful, well-informed audiences in all the internet, and it's been made just a little bit better because of all of you beautiful people. Yes, and we've got Chad Logic. Can't believe Chris Farley has returned from the dead. My God, people! We just gotta start no new wars. That's all we gotta do to get this nation back on track. So yes, I will definitely do that if I must. It's a must. It's a must. Big Buck and Empire LM. Yes, it was funny. The state should not be able to pull you over for drunk driving. Well, that's an interesting discussion. We might get into that someday. You're an ally to everyone, everywhere. I'm an ally to all beautiful people everywhere the world over. Yes, and then we've got, hey, Danabo, welcome to the show. Welcome. Awesome to have you. Thank you for joining us for this wonderful live experience. Yes, poggers. I don't know what that means. That's how much I don't know about technology. Hey, man, love you too, man. Thanks for joining us. Love all of you. I kiss your souls 3 times. LOL. Yeah, thanks, Bastiat. And Vapor, another LOL. God, I must be one funny son of a bitch. And I do appreciate all of you being here. It was an amazing time on the Dylan Burns show. And, if you say that I won a debate, I mean, debates are really there to persuade the audience. But I'm a modest guy. But who the fuck am I cutting? Who the fuck am I kidding? Boom! Spike the football, motherfucker. Hulk Hogan pose. I totally won. I totally took it. Let's see. Do you like YouTube or Twitch chat better? I am doing my inaugural Twitch chat, and I learned how this works when this chat started. I'd have my good friend Chicken over at Big Buck and Empire. He's kind of my tech guy. Like, he knows all things techie, and he really pointed me in the right direction for how to make this work at all, because otherwise I would just feel, this kind of kerfuffles me. But yeah, Chicken kind of talked me through it, and I'm kind of one of those guys that once you talk me through a piece of technology, once I can get it. Like, kind of imagine if you took a farmer from like Little House on the Prairie in like 1870, dropped them into like 2010, and that was kind of me with trying to catch up with technology. So there's a lot of things like, that's quite a kerfuffle. I know, very boomer of me, but I'm not actually a boomer. I'm apparently a millennial, like by the demographic measurements. But yeah, I do, like, I'm not even gonna say I'm a boomer. I'm more like greatest generation, World War II. So like, you curmudgeon-y kids, your typewriter's all you need. Like, yeah, that's boomer-esque. I'll give that to you. K.O.E is an old soul. I could probably see that. Let's just be frank. I mean, I do kind of have some old school moves. That's just the way I am. Jude Ken, although I don't agree with your politics, I do enjoy your character as an entertaining man. Well, I am one damn entertaining man. And like, you come here for a fusion of entertainment and higher mental enlightenments, and that's what you come here to the K.O.E Nation for, so you can get not only entertained, because I love to entertain the people, but also can become more aware, more erudite, more informed than any audience in all the internet. Now, is it just me? Or is everybody in the sound of my voice, did your IQ go up just a little bit more? Listen, I think it did. I think you actually gained a point on your IQ just coming here. These are the kind of results, folks. I think I can almost feel it through the lines. Let's see. We got put on the glasses, Phil. I'll squint at my screen for a little longer. You'd classify as a libertarian on most issues? Probably more than I would less issues. Just liberty is the way to go. Ditto, Yanked Up Podcast. Definitely give Yanked Up Podcast a check out, folks, if you get the chance. He's a great guy, and he's the newest member of the Big Buckin' Empire. Our empire grows and expands by the moment. Dusty Rhodes plus Ron Paul equal. Okay. Granddad Christmas, flattery will get you nowhere. Okay? If you're going to just like flatter me in the greatest way you could possibly ever think of, I mean, thank you. I've had Christmas presents that weren't this good. My God, thank you, sir. Thank you. Where's the belt? Oh, where is the belt? It's over there. I'll get the belt in a moment. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing. It's good to finally have y'all over on Twitch. Yeah, thank you, Danabo, and thank you for kind of helping me out with some of this stuff because I've had kind of a hectic personal life in the last few weeks, and I haven't been checking all the social medias that I should have. But it's really cool to be here. I do appreciate you having me on and kind of opening some interesting doors for me because this is great. Not sure I'd go that far. I don't think he went far enough. Like, good God. I would book you every week if Dylan let me. Well, goodness gracious. My goodness. Again, flattery will get you nowhere. That's a lie. It totally will. Flattery will get you everywhere with me. I shouldn't speak such fibs. Let's see. Maribel, I think I did not gonna lie. It was like 3 points actually. Nice. And then we got Bastiat. I regret not sending the original link to Twitch chat. It is what it is. It is what it is. Twitch chat, best chat. Yeah, I'm just learning the ropes on this one. But thank you, Bastiat. It's very nice of you to stop by. True. That's to quote Tom Foolery. What are your thoughts on Marxism? There's a lot better 100-and-some-year-old economic ideas folks could, attach themselves to. Just my thoughts. K.O.E. Nation. Whew. Yes, that's my response. I'm on both chats. Well, thank you. Quag Daddy 69. I love the names people come up with on the internet. It's ridiculous, and I love it. KY Crab, big fan from Arkansas. Whoop, pig sweet. Thank you, Arkansas. Yes. Glad to have you here. That we've got some representation at the KOE Nation. That is what we need. Sorry, chicken. Too late. I've already been let out. Oh, Lord Almighty. The ego knows no bounds. That is the fascinating thing because human desires are infinite. Resources are finite, but our desires are infinite. So that is what my imagination and what you might come to call ego. But no, it's all good up here. Do you have any advice on how to get girlfriend in real life, not Minecraft? Thank you. There's this fascinating thing that you can use, fellas. It's called your ears. Listen to them for a little bit, see what they like. Go from there. You'll be shocked. But yeah, that not to be a smart ass or anything on it, but yeah, that's generally, these glorious sons of bitches ain't let me down yet. Greetings, KOE Nation, Shaquille Oatmeal 5. Yes, God, I love internet names. Greetings and thank you for joining us. This is Mark. Thank you for asking for us, Bastio. Jesus Christ. Well, yes, Bastia's like, all right, Phil, all right. We got some folks in the audience who might need to get a little dating advice. What do you got for them? I didn't know that was going to be the market niche I found, but I'll take it. Cuomo, and why is he the worst? Because he's just the fucking worst. I don't think anybody's had a worst, you get, no matter how much you want to admit, he's not having a good go of it in 2021. Correct answer. Thank you, Bastiat. Thank you. On a scale of 1 to 1776, how much do you love America? Well, all the way to 1776. It's easy. Kaylee, how much do you love America? This one goes up to 11. I love this country of mine. It's the greatest country in all the world. I would not want to be born anywhere else. Yes, we have some of the greatest freedoms enjoyed by any humans in history. Wouldn't trade it for the world. John Lennox, serious question. Are you really like this in real life? Or are you somewhat playing a character? I am actually, and unfortunately, Tony G and Chicken can actually confirm this. And even Brendan from Dad's Worldwide and Yanked Up Podcast, Justin, can confirm. I'm actually playing it down. I'm actually thinking, I don't want to go over the top with these folks. Like I think maybe let's bring it back a little bit. No, afraid not. He is like this in real life. Yeah, Big Bucket Entertainment is backing me up on this. Oh, Lord Almighty. Yanked Up Podcast, true. And then we got Dad's Worldwide. Is Como going to get his award taken away? Well, I hope at least that. Okay, I'm here for the real Twitch chat party. Let's go! All right, nice. We got ourselves a Twitch chat party right here at K.O.E Nation. Nice. And then we've got, are all Nebraska farmers like this? I can assure you that I am the only Nebraska farmer anything like this. Like I am a one-of-a-kind vintage. They broke the mold when they made the King of Extreme. And there's Rev Respod saying, no, trust me, please. This is not a representation of Nebraska. Juden Ken, when is gaming time? The gamer frogs are starving. I don't know. Like I'm kind of a Skyrim nerd, so I don't know if it's a game any people even want to watch me play. Not that many have that much to say. That is true. I mean, I've got so much to say because I've got so much persuasion I've got to do. Christian Watson, thoughts on social justice? It depends on what you mean by that, really, because there's not really too many consistent definitions on that. Like, we all want justice. Justice is an objectively measurable good. So it just kind of depends on the definition. If you are a communist, please leave chat. This is a McCarthyist Twitch stream. Oh, Lord Almighty. God, that didn't take long. Give him credit. That did not take long for the McCarthy parallels to come out, folks. Interesting. Shaquille Oatmeal. You are like the Alex Jones, Chris Farley love child I never knew I needed in my life. God bless you, KOE Nation. God bless you too, Shaquille Oatmeal. Thank you. Alex Jones plus Chris Farley equals debate winner. So, he's got a point there. He's got a very real point there. Thank you, Bastiat. Rev Res Pod, this is Phil toned down, unfortunately. Yes. And I gotta say, that's true. Hiding your power levels. Yes, I haven't turned on my full power levels yet. I figured it would be more appropriate for me not to. Because if you see me at full power, it's kind of like you need to wear a welding mask. I don't want to injure your eyes when you see the unrequited beauty that is Phil KOE, the devilishly handsome outlaw himself. Oh, Lord. Yes, it's toned down version. Who is deleting my chats? I'm not deleting nothing. I'm just figuring out how this shit works, man. You could probably get away with some pretty... Oh, God, I shouldn't say that. Mayor of Ohio might be with YouTube or StreamYard. Yeah, YouTube's been really censoring stuff. Like Tom last night made a comment just about let's just say a certain dictator from Germany during the 1930s and 40s. And it was just mentioning him, and that comment got deleted. And we didn't do anything about that. Bastiat, KOE Nation, as a Nebraska farmer, what are your thoughts on noted California streamer Stephen Kenneth Destiny Bonnell, its attempts to influence Nebraska politics? Let's be he used to be from here. The fact that he's trying to influence Nebraska politics, we're probably not the first people where outside influences are trying to swing the votes. It's one of those Nebraska folks generally don't like outside influences in our politics. So if it were to be spun in the right direction, you could get did you know that prominent left-wing activists are trying to swing the vote in Omaha? You might actually get some traction with that. Hey, Mr. Geek, welcome. Yes, this is my first inaugural Twitch stream while I was in the middle of streaming. I'm such an untechie. My friends were like, Phil, you should have a Twitch stream. So I went to Chicken, like, hey, Chicken, I'm kind of busy on this show. Would you make me a Twitch stream? And he did. And that was the story of how I got a Twitch stream. Yeah, how am I doing? I'm doing marvelous. I'm having a Twitch stream with all of you beautiful people. I'm glad that you've all showed up. It's actually really fun. I had an amazing time on the Dylan Burns show, and I'm just trying to see, I'm just enjoying talking with all you beautiful people. Shaquille Oatmeal, Skyrim nerd, you say? What say you of Ulfric Stormcloak's claim to the throne as the true High King of Skyrim? Well, much as I also support most independent pushes, like I even like people of Catalonia who want their independence, go for it. I sided with the Stormcloaks. So, yeah, although idiosyncratically I play as an Imperial, weirdly enough. Would I be correct in assuming you're a fellow anarcho-primitivist? Probably not. I understand the philosophy, and I even find some of the writers, well, it's been years since I've read them, but some of them had some pretty interesting stuff, but I don't think I've got that many anarcho-primitivist sympathies. Top 5 whiskeys we need. We will get. Actually, you can find that at the K.O.E Nation on YouTube, where I do the top 5 bourbons you need and the top 5 scotches you need, and it's definitely stuff you need. Granddad Christmas. Wait, in what way are you an outlaw? I've been an outlaw since the day I was born, sir. So I won't get into details. Dad's no way K.O.E knows how to delete. Like, yeah, I'm sorry. There's 0% chance of me knowing that. I'll ask on Twitch then. Nice. Artificial feathers. Do some Mary Oliver as a poem of the day, please. Yes. Do some Mary Oliver. I'm actually writing that down right now. Some Mary Oliver. Mary Oliver. And yes, so yeah, I love poetry. There's few things as good as just beautiful poetry and the imagery that it brings about. Big Buck and Empire. YouTube deletes chats a lot lately. Yes, this is true. Let's see. Chad Logic. Big tech strikes again with censorship. Nationalize all social media platforms to ensure free speech. You know, it's kind of weird. There's going to be a chance that we get to something like that. Now, Poland had a really good solution to this. Of all the places, they had the solution of they're going to introduce a law where basically any kind of social media platform cannot censor speech more than the government does, which I'm sure there's problems with that, but it is very clean. You have an objective standard that you can actually follow. So happy to see you on Twitch. So happy to be here. It's marvelous. I'm glad that I've got some folks here to interact with. And yeah, I'm going to try and get to every damn comment here because this is great. And I love every one of you. And please keep it coming. Let's see. You need to build a presence on Twitch. YouTube ain't cut. You know, you ain't shitting there. I've been working and it takes a long time, but you know, it's unfortunately how people measure online success nowadays is YouTube. Destiny owns property in Omaha, so he does have vested interest. Well, I'll give him that. But to be frank, you could very easily paint the idea of the coastal elite outsider, the big city outsider coming in. Now, he's a native of Nebraska. He's, you know, his claims to being here just as valid as anybody else. You know, he moved, but that happens. Now, the first time I ever ran into Destiny on YouTube, I was like, you know, this guy's kind of lefty, but there's like this undertone, like foundation of common sense in there somewhere. And they're like, that's the Nebraska talking. I'm sure of it. Quag Daddy, who's on your Mount Rushmore of wrestling? Mine is Taker, Rock, Stone Cold, Hogan, brother. You know, you're pretty close. I mean, those are like, especially for some certain eras. You know, I scarce want to take any of them down, but you would have to add Andre the Giant, would you not? Like, I might be off on this, but you'd kind of have to add Andre. So my Mount Rushmore would have to have Andre. Say, you ever smoke? Holy shit! You don't have to answer, but I don't want it. But I'll take that as a personally, no, but this is Nebraska. You do run into some folks who are a touch particular to that stuff, and I tend to cut them out of my life because, I don't want my car battery stolen. It's a Rev Respot. It's like Google. It's just feeding him information and oxygen. Yes, you're absolutely right. Who hasn't? This is marvelous. A very true, dads worldwide. I got the top one water I need. Oh Lord, Lord Almighty. So let's see. Pass some comments here. I'm not passing any of that. Would you be interested? Oh Lord. Okay. So moving on. Bastia, would you be interested in? Oh wow. Okay. I thought I was gonna get past that one, but nope. Apparently the chat has found its wind under its wings. Well, good Lord. You should come onto my channel. I'd love to come onto yours or anybody else's channel, really. It's just a matter of if I got, I'm a farmer, full-time farmer. I've got a daughter that's 11 going on 19. So there is a couple of times I got to pull away. But what are your thoughts on the popular internet meme Big Chungus? That is one of Tony G over at Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast. That's like his favorite meme in the world. So I'm just kind of getting caught up on that one. Oh boy, we're just gonna. The left does not claim Destiny. Y'all can have him. Well, welcome back to the right, Destiny. Didn't even know that there was an auction for your political allegiance on the Twitch stream of Phil K.O.E. And apparently the right won, or you were given away by the left. So, boy, shows how low they are to you, Destiny. Welcome back to the right. Oh, God. Is this also on Twitch? Yes, it is. The Three United. I'm doing this on Twitch as like kind of a maiden voyage out into Twitch to see who I can find, who's out there, who wants to jump onto the KOE Nation. Like, share, subscribe on YouTube, but also check me out on Twitch and follow me in whatever way suits you best. Destiny is not a lefty. He's that's up for debate. Yanked Up Podcast. Yes, it is. All right. Shaq. Oh, my Lord. Well, I got to give you credit, Shaq. You did Shaquille Oatmeal. You did okay. Go on. So, yes, we are on Twitch. We are expanding by the day. We are making... Like, I started off as the King of Extreme. Then I became the Lord of the Scottish Highlands. Then first I conquered the ethereal. And now... I am taking over Twitch one mind at a time. Dude, Desi is not right wing. I'm moderate, and I think he's okay. Yep. Now we're getting into a debate as to, of course, he's right wing. He advocates for redneck militias to mow. Oh my. That's unfortunate. Big Bucket, did you call it normies? I got a buddy who hates being called normie. Just hates it. And it's what makes it even funnier. Boney DeMars, hey, you should do a Autodesk investor stream. There is few places better to take advice on generally anything in life than Phil KOE, whether it's just pretty much anything, financial, personal, spiritual. I'm pretty much there. What can I say? I'm pretty awesome. Let's see. We've got Quantum Freezing. I don't really watch Desi, but I think I like him if he's really right-wing conservative. Interesting. Judekin, well, he's a dirtbag, so he fits into the right. Wow. What did he do that we're supposed to hate him this week? I don't know. I haven't been. Yes, kind of. I'm on Twitch. Jesus. Yeah, that's what I've kind of noticed is that, certain words are getting kind of redefined. Let's see. Does anyone else get? I don't get that. Damn. My comments are jumping all over. Right-wing conservative, Destiny? Yeah, I don't really think so. Nobody wants. Oh boy, yeah, that's kind of. Destiny is a sock dem. He would be considered a moderate progressive for his policies in Europe, but in America, people think he is far left. Well, that is the difference between the two areas' politics. Uh, I love your reaction. Yeah, some of these like, oh no, that's unfortunate. All right, we're getting there. All right, thoughts on individualism? Yes, whenever it can be implemented, as far as it can be implemented, the better. The more individualism that we can allow people to enjoy in their lives, that's a measurable good as far as I'm concerned. Oh, there we go. Yanked up. Welcome to Twitch chat. Yes, we are getting into Twitch chat now. Lord Almighty, we are expanding by the day here, folks. I never thought I'd see the day. Just finishing watching your video on the 5 scotches you need in your life and wanted to know if you'd be interested. Well done. No, well done. No. That's a 5 stars troll. I know that. You win troll of the day, okay? All right, you won the troll mobile. Here you go. Bring it back with a full tank of gas. You won it for the evening. Well done. That was too good. What did you just start on YouTube? Yeah, I'm streaming both on YouTube and Twitch now. A simulcast, if you can believe it. Shaq, dude, I got you, bro. Wow. Yep. Chad Logic, I don't really know. I think Shaquille Oatmeal is working some things out in public. So Glorp Sauce. Hey, K.O.E Nation, when you run for president, could you make me ambassador of France? I'm really good at speaking French as well as Autodesk Invent. Nice. But yes, K.O.E Nation is a real one. Oh, that's where you're wrong, Bastiat. I'm the realest one. Like, I'm sorry, you come here for the real analysis, the real day-to-day, to find out what do we do in our world full of tumult and chaos. Where is that oasis that we can reach to? And we find it here at K.O.E Nation. Oh, Lord Almighty. And now... Yeah, I need you on my channel. I'm a right-leaning libertarian, and I am heartened to see other right-leaning individuals in the streaming space. Well, thank you, Christian Watson. That's so nice of you. And yes, it's always good to see folks of at least a close adjacent like mind out there in the vast black sea of dark oceans of tumult and chaos and unfortunate ideologies. It's great to see that. Bastiat, he is. I'm more than that, Brendan. Jeez. No, Destiny. Oh, God. So we're still fighting over what Destiny is. Hi, K.O.E. Are old school libertarians welcome here? Yes, please. I welcome not only old school libertarians, new school libertarians, all the in-between school libertarians. Come on in. All are welcome. Come on. Come one. Come all. The Phil train is here, and it is going to go right through all of the bad ideas, and we are going to chug right along to the glorious ocean, the glorious beach of freedom, where the sun and the wind will hit our face, and it'll be glorious. So true and correct. And we got Rye87. You look like you need a towel or you melt like Rudy Giuliani. Yeah, I've been streaming all night. And so actually, funny you should mention that. There we go. Towel. Holy shit. All are welcome in the nation of extreme. Very true. Very true. In the nation of extreme, all are welcome so long as you understand that Phil is the king of extreme. Oh, Lord, that's too funny. Will you hit an epic dab and maybe a whip? Maybe. We don't. I think we got to have some law changes first, though, before that happens on the stream normally. Oh, boy. Quag Daddy, Destiny is a smart dude. I like him a lot. With that being said, he is so damn toxic. He's reasonably critiqued someone and this is why they're garbage human beings need to be banned from. I don't like people that want to just ban other folks, because you really have to be suspect of their motives. If they can't actually defeat you in the arena of ideas, they have to run to cancel culture. It's kind of a confession that their ideas aren't all that good to me. That's just all that means. Let's see. Bastiat, is a shill who believes Texas power should be provided by private natural gas companies. Oh, Lordy. Texas power, that's another great issue. And I've actually got some kinfolk down in Texas, so that does at least kind of touch me on the fringes, I suppose you could say. Let's see. I've seen him do it to like 5 people. Yeah, that's always unfortunate. This isn't Destiny's show. Whoever he is, who cares? Very true. Very true. Bastiat, what are the framed documents behind the Scotch bottle? This is actually my certificate of lordship in the Scottish Highlands. Tony and Chicken actually got me 5 square feet of land in Scotland, and that actually deems me a titled lord of the Scottish Highlands. And so, yes, not only am I the king of extreme, I'm also the lord of the Scottish Highlands. Do you think? I don't know. Towel, impressed, came through. Well, of course, you gotta come prepared. I also got a little side tea to sip on to keep my singing voice in fetch. Because they say it's all right. Yeah, if you got soul, everybody knows. Dad's Worldwide, Bastiat, that certificate is his Scottish land ownership that makes me a lord of the Scottish Highlands. It's marvelous. Hello, K.O.E. What is your opinion on Canadians? You know, I think Donald Trump was off. Him trying to build that wall with Mexico, I think he needed to build that wall with some of you Canadians. We're getting a little tired of your happy-go-lucky lifestyles here. And maybe a naval blockade for Greenland, too, while we're at it, just to be safe. Bastiat, Dad's a based. I have one, too. Nice. I can describe Destiny in 5 letters. Oh, Lord. Well, he's a popular kid. That Destiny kid's a popular kid. Oh, Lord. All right. Let's get back up to the comments because all you beautiful people are just coming. I am not a troll. I don't think you are either, sir, and we are glad to have you. Certified other. Yes, he's. Oh, Lord. No, I was not there. I was actually moving grain while that was happening. And my buddy Tony sent me a picture of my face edited over Buffalo Guy. And he's like, here you go, Phil. There you go. And I'm moving grain. I get into my truck. I check my phone. What the fuck is happening? And yeah, that was my day. Bastiat literally defended the death of an innocent 11-year-old, saying it was acceptable risk of the free market. I would need some more context on that. I'm not quite sure how that one would go down, and I'm not sure, like, he can defend himself in the comments there, but I don't know what the context is for that, so I'm not going to pass judgment. I would need greater context and to see if that is true or not. My God, can you guys knock it off for 5 seconds? All right. No, I meant the dance move. I don't know where we're going. All right, we got you. Are you by chance related to anyone named Wes? No, I am not actually, strangely enough. Not at all, even a little. I don't have even one Wes. Oh, okay. All right. Well, if this is a pre-known issue between the two of you, I will let you two. All right, Bastiat and the other person, you two start behaving or I'm going to turn this car right around. You hear me? I will turn it right around and we will go back to K.O.E Nation on YouTube and you will watch my 5 Scotch videos. Okay? You will watch my presidential toast series. I will make you watch them all. John, can you overcome Vosh's coconut analogy? I'm not familiar with the coconut analogy. Vosh, some folks really like him. I Don't see what the fuss about is all about. Do you prefer your kilt or without undergarments? Well, I normally wear jeans or business slacks, so neither of those. Sing more. I like it. Try "You Make My Dreams Come True" by Hall and Oates. I'd have to look up I don't know that one by heart, unfortunately. Stones or Beatles? Beatles. Sorry. And I like a lot of Stones songs, but you kind of got to give it up to the Beatles. Like, name a more influential group. K.O.E, you are the best thing to happen to Twitch panel since Destiny and Bastia argued in favor of using the N-word in private on the Big Brain podcast. Great content tonight, my friend. I gotta give you credit, Gordon, or I don't know how to say your name. Sorry. I got to give you credit there. You're giving the host praise while slipping in your insults for other posters. Well done. I got to respect the hustle on that one. Well done. Well done. All right. Big Buckin says, are we predicting Dylan's belt coming down to Phil and Vosh? Well, Vosh better hope not, because that belt's coming straight here then, if that's the case. Because let's be frank, when there's a belt on the line, Phil K.O.E is not going to back down. Where is School of Rock 2 coming out? Whoa! Yeah, I do get the Jack Black comparisons once in a while, too, in my life. I could definitely be a stunt double if I needed to, because I can fall down and take a hit. Not a big deal. Bastiat. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. This dude is from School of Rock. Whoa! That would be and then turn your cello on the side and cello bass. Excellent. All right. Hi, sir. Would you be... God damn. All right. Lord Almighty. The chat is on fire tonight. We'll put it that way. All right. Lisa, stop being horny. I was about to say, it's kind of one of those bonk. You need the little dog with the bonk, like, go to horny jail. No, that's a no. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Oh, hi. Yeah. Hi, Lisa. That's quite a way to introduce yourself, I gotta say. Correct. That's like, I'm gonna remember that introduction. Gonna give it to you, Lisa. I'll remember that one forever. Okay, sing "Live and Let Die" by McCartney. Okay. Live and let die. Yeah, I don't have it all. Like, I can't sing da-na-na, da-na-na, da-na. That's not quite as good. Gone dim, K.O.E Nation. Aw, that's too bad. Lord Almighty. If K.O.E Nation unironically beats Vosh in a debate, I will shit myself. Well, I am so sorry to say you might be ready to shat upon your pants. I don't know what else to tell you. Oh my God, you're literally Jack Black. Compliments will get you nowhere. Based. We go, Mr. K.O.E, now that you are blowing up, do you plan on abstaining from further panel shows on the principle of harm reduction? No. I need to get the glory that is Phil K.O.E out to as many people as possible. It's like the red pill of truth. You have to get it to as many people as you possibly can, just to make sure that you have as many people with access to that glorious, beautiful truth. And I just realized I don't need my headphones. Just occurred to me. I've been wearing them all night. Goodness gracious. Let's see. Game streaming where... Oh, boy. Okay. Here we go. If you were stranded on an island and you had to... Oh, boy. You are just lovely people. Lovely people. Given the state of foreign affairs and the expected travel restrictions moving forward, whose wife we... God damn it! God damn it, Rev Rest Pod. Well done. I'm getting trolled pretty well, but you got to give it to them, folks. You got to give, I got to give some of these creative trolls credit. I can only stay for a few more minutes. We are doing a book club on the Turner Diaries in Bastia. Jesus Christ. And Bastiat's liar. Well, I figured that was probably a joke and exaggeration. Let's go. Do you have an OnlyFans? Now, I don't think I should get an OnlyFans because this much beauty just unfiltered, it's too much for the human eye to take. I'm doing a favor to the world not getting one. That was the correct response to the coconut analogy. I don't know what the coconut analogy is. It was, let's see, Mr. Nick K, what is your idea on the removal of the circular array tool in Autodesk? I don't know. I guess I don't know what you're talking about there. I'm having so much fun. Well, thank you. I'm glad to have all of you beautiful people here. My God, you on OnlyFans would distort the market. I know. I don't want to put so many people out of work when they're like, what's the point in getting any other OnlyFans when you can have Phil K.O.E.'s OnlyFans and see that unrequited, unfiltered beauty? So yeah, it's a must. It's a must, folks. You know it's right. You know it's right. Let's see. If you could get pregnant for $500, huh? Okay. Yeah, it's like, Lisa, stop. Naughty. The problem with all these Twitch lefties these days is they're more interested in philosophical justification. Oh, Jesus Christ. Some of you people need Jesus. My God. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Some of you folks just need Jesus. Hello. Yes, horny jail might be necessary. The Dog and Chicken Show will be dropping an OnlyFans very soon featuring Phil K.O.E. because, yes, we do have some content over at Big Buck and Empire when we do our Thirsty Thursday post shows. That content is too hot for YouTube, so we might actually have to put it on OnlyFans just to get there. All right. What's your favorite president besides Washington or Lincoln? Boy, that's a tough one. My favorite president in our modern era, I would probably have to give that to like a Ronald Reagan. My favorite president probably of all time would probably have to be Eisenhower. This just personally. The man loves scotch, so I got to give it to him. Chicago or New York pizza? Chicago deep dish is pretty goddamn good. It's tough to dispute or deny, and I've been to Chicago a couple of times for some business meetings, and so I've actually got, I think it's Giordano's or Giordano's, and it's the place where you get the real Chicago deep dish, and it's amazing. Big Buck Entertainment says, to those of us that know Phil are not at all surprised right now and loving every second. He was born for this. I was, in fact, born for this, sir. People of all stripes coming to see the great Phil K.O.E. K.O.E. Nation on YouTube, K.O.E. Nation on Twitch. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. Your reactions to everything are, I don't know how else to put it, correct. Thank you. The comments are coming faster than I can keep up, and that's always great. Phil, did you kill that cow you're having hanging up there yourself? This is actually a bison, North American bison, and yes, and my family and I ate on bison meat for the better part of 2 years, and that big son of a bitch, when I shot him the first time, he went down. He stands the fuck back up when I get over there, and I was overwhelmed with the thought of, I have fucked up. But luckily, I was able to react quickly, and that was the end of that. But yeah, when he looked at me, he was like, I'm going to kill you. I was like, uh-oh. Oh, no. Lord Almighty God. But yes, I am also, I do some hunting. Well, it's been years actually since I've gone. God, I'm trying to think. It's been years since I've gone out doing any real hunting, but I used to all the time. And so, yeah, my family and I ate on a lot of bison meat for the better part of 2 years. Reagan cringe, but Eisenhower is astronomically based. I like Ike. We all like Ike. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at. My least favorite president of all time is Tyler. Like, without any shadow of a doubt, it was Tyler. Because after he was done being president, he actually accepted elected office in the Congress of the Confederacy. And, the word traitor gets bandied around a lot, but it's not often you can actually measure it. So that's why Tyler's my least favorite. I hope they cancel Mike Myers once they realize that Shrek was the name. Oh, Jesus Christ. You're just full of. I bet you're a delight at parties. Didn't Eisenhower support extensive government intervention in the economy? I assume that rebel against your sensibilities. When you're asking for your favorite president, you're not going to find perfection. You're not going to find that perfect libertarian president that just let the free market reign. That's not what you're going to find. So you're kind of having to pick out of the selection you have. Based and K.O.E. pilled. Yes, that's even better. Forget red pill, forget blue pill, forget any of the pills. K.O.E. pilled is the best pill you can take, and it is basically the pill of truth, and you are taking it within you. It's amazing. You, of all people, should have recognized that as a bison. Yeah, it was a North American bison. Big son of a bitch, too. Who's your favorite dictator? Well, considering I am the king of the K.O.E. nation, I would say pretty much I myself, as the dictator of the K.O.E. nation, is pretty much my favorite guy. Yeah, like who else were you expecting? Oh, Lord. And I'm trying to catch up here. All right. Do you support a ban on hornyism? Oh, Lord. Hornyism? I don't know. That's been around longer than humanity has. Have you kept up with the Lola Bunny controversy? Could you provide us your take? All right, here we go. You ready? Lola Bunny is a fictional character. You can change it around how you like when it's a completely fictional character. And not even one with a whole lot of audience rapport. Like, there's some where you would have a harder time changing it. Like, if you were to try to change the backstory of Batman, I don't think the audience would actually like that as much. I don't think they'd accept it. Rev Res Pod, Phil K.O.E. 2024, down with the. Oh, Lord, all of you beautiful people. I love all of you. Yes, John Tyler is trash. Yeah, he's my least favorite of all U.S. presidentes. Okay, that's going to be bad. Phil K.O.E. 2024, good night. And yeah, folks, give Brendan of Dad's Worldwide a check out. He even had your devilishly handsome outlaw Phil K.O.E. on for a few episodes, so that alone makes it worth checking out. Make Lola sexy again. Yeah, that one's kind of a weird. Now, to me, I think just animated rabbit is a weird hill to fight and die on, no matter which side you take. K.O.E., if you were president, would you ban degeneracy? All of it, so long it was the degeneracy I didn't like. Now, if I was made president, the first thing we would do is we would end all new wars. We'd do everything we could to disengage from the ones we're doing currently in as fast a point as possible. I would basically roll back any unnecessary gun control. The K.O.E. presidency would be pretty badass, which is why I am running in 2024. And that is why you need to support King of Extreme. Grover Cleveland was pretty libertarian. He was all right. He was also, because I'm doing a presidential toast series, he also was a lover of beer. He drank beer pretty much all day and little else. K.O.E. Nation, is the original Lola Bunny a victim of cancel culture? Maybe. I don't know what the motivation is for the change. I can only imagine, but I find it peculiar. But at the same time, I was just saying this with Tony in a side chat. Regardless of what take you have on it, what side you're on, bunny tits is a really weird fucking hill to fight and die on. Like, okay, I just don't like, that's interesting. What's my favorite anime? Okay, funny enough, my daughter's really into anime. She pretty much likes them all. And the two of us have been actually watching episodes of Trigun together, so that's my favorite for many reasons. Uh, if cats laid eggs, would you eat them? Well, if that was part of the natural order, maybe. If we had a different preconceived notion of it, if that was just a new thing that started happening, probably not. With consideration to the current state of the race tensions in America, does ethnicity matter when deciding which one of the chats? God damn it! I gotta give you credit on you rotten ne'er do wells. Ah, you got me again. Well done, well done. One of the hottest topics on Twitch is the age of consent. Maybe shouldn't have said hot. It's fine right where it is. Don't need to move an inch. And you got to be suspect of the motives of those who think it needs to move for some reason. It's just. Have you ever gone hunting for WAP? That's a different podcast. I'm here because Bastiat told me to, and you are here to see the greatest podcast of all time, K.O.E. Nation. We are thankful to have you here. You have joined one of the fastest growing places in all the internet, the fastest growing community with the most beautiful, erudite, and well-informed audience in all the internet, and Bastiat did not steer you wrong. You are welcome to the K.O.E. Nation. Ah, yes. Get skipped, Lisa. It's kind of like our own. Shut up, Meg. Shut up, Meg. That is mean. So mean. All right. Can you say, I don't know what the Twitch stream word, like, is there something against saying the word pussy? Like, are we not allowed to? Like, because I think there are, like, people who's like, oh, some of these words have special magic powers and they hurt to hear. So it's like, you're describing a part of somebody's body that shouldn't give you that kind of a reaction. Quag Day, I love how anti-war you are. Your heart is in the right place. World peace can happen in our lifetime. Damn right, sir. Damn right. I love it. Thoughts on Sextus? It has some cool boats and was from Sicily. Also want to know about Party Comunesto Italiano. Well, the less communism, the better, generally, just in the world. If we can have a world with a little less communism, hooray! All the better. I need the Senate to pass a Protect Money Tits Act right now. Yes, the Senate getting down to the really important stuff, the stuff that we need. Let's see here. When you wake up in the middle of the night and realize that all you've done in life is lead you to streaming to it. Yeah, I've actually got a very fulfilling life. I just wanted to come talk to all you wonderful people because it's fun for me. You'll know when this isn't fun for me anymore because you'll actually be staring at an empty screen. Now, what I find it funny is the most you've actually been able to achieve in life is trying to troll people doing streams. So you're not even streaming yourself. You're just trolling folks on a stream. So you're trolling me on my stream. So that makes your life that much worse, actually. God, I actually feel bad for you. So there are some rather puerile questions. My good friend, and you handle them with poise. Well, thank you. Well, you got to be able to roll with the punches. And oh, here we go. Grow the farm up. Folks, give this guy a like, share, subscribe. If you want to know more about sustainable agriculture and carbon sequestration, this guy can do my industry better credence than I ever could. Seems like K.O.E. has passed this strange troll comment Twitch vetting process. Who are you people? LOL, K.O.E. blowing up. I know. The fastest growing internet community of all time, K.O.E. Nation. Grow the Farm Up. You are here to see it. But yeah, Grow the Farm Up on YouTube. Definitely check him out. Great stuff. Pussies. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. You people, you need some Jesus. Every one of you, you need some Jesus. Oh, Lord. All right. Well, here we go. Oh, hey, Bastiat. All right. K.O.E, could you please a few kind words about Lisa Blogger? I believe she needs to hear them. Thank you for being so kind. Lisa Blogger, don't worry. There's somebody out there for you that's just right. Probably it's not me. It's not. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it's not. But there's somebody out there for you that's just right. You just need to find them, and you two horny little doves will just have yourself a lovely time. So grow the farm up. Yes, he is blowing up on Twitch, and here, I'm just blowing up everywhere. What can I say? That's what another perfect and correct react. Well, thank you, I try. Was destroyed in this. Well, I try. Like you say it's like, oh, you destroyed this person, you destroyed that person. Like, I'm sorry, Bastiat. Where did the challenges start to show up? I mean, like this whole just knocking over easy targets. What can I say? Yes, no. There's always a reason to see you tomorrow, and you will find that perfect person. Trust me. Pays us to get. You have receipts. I'm quite sure. Yeah. I'm just too awesome. What can I say? Tupac or Biggie? God. I know I'm gonna get some heat for this, despite the fact that I'm big. I was always a bigger fan of Pac's music. What can I say? All eyes on me. Well, yeah, that was oh, go damn. How can I contact you to set up a collab? I genuinely think my audience would enjoy you. Folks, I am K.O.E Nation on YouTube, Phil K.O.E on Facebook. I'm not that hard to find. I'm an open book. I don't really care. Was slayed, but oh boy, you some of you posters need some Jesus. Phil K.O.E, you're a king, and I'm glad I found out about you. And I'm glad that you came here too. I'm glad for all of you, because this is what makes these interactions so fun. Is just, let's see. Thank you, K.O.E Nation. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You will find your brighter day. You will find what you need in this life. But I've taken a vow of self. I don't think you're doing very good with it. You're coming onto random places online talking some pretty lurid stuff. I think there's some stuff you might need to go ahead and handle. I think you might need to. There's somebody out there that'll be fun. K.O.E, do you believe that we need to bow down to our Asian overlords and that the future is East? I don't think anybody needs to bow down to anybody. That's kind of old school thinking. I get what you're getting at, but I don't think we need to do that. Dub. Nice. Where do we see the debate video? Dylan Burns TV, which will be uploaded, I think, tomorrow. The Hippy Dippy podcast. I think you can see it now on Twitch. Grow the Farm Up. I will send you a link. But yes, your King of Extreme did what he does always and dominated. And I came, I saw, I conquered. It just a normal day. Are you on Twitter? Jesus. Bastiat, I just got a Twitch a few hours ago, man. Now I got to get a Twitter too? Oh, God. So, yeah, I'm going to be getting a Twitter here shortly. The only Twitter that you can really find us on is RevWrestPod, RevWrestPod for the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast. That's the only Twitter but that's for Tony's thing. I'm going to be starting my own Twitter very shortly. So, let's see. You're cool for handling the trolls like a clown does his balls, smacking them hard when they least expect it. Rock on. Well, thank you for joining. I love all of this. To collab with Phil K.O.E, hit up Big Buckin' Empire on Facebook or Discord. Yes, actually. Chicken is kind of the guy that he's my technology guy. So yeah, Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast. But yeah, hit up anybody at Big Buckin' Empire on Facebook, and you can pretty much get a hold of me, and I'd be more than happy to come on to any old show with any of you wonderful people. Look Big Buckin' Empire on Facebook. Yeah, that's really the best place if you want to find all of your KOE content. Message there. Yes, yes. Yeah. It's just a fun Twitter handle, and that's just for our wrestling stuff. Twitter, like I don't have a Twitter yet, but now I gotta get one. Is on Twitter and Instagram. Hell yeah. RevRes collab with Vosh. Well, I suppose I could. I mean, I could help the kid out, get him some views. He could come on to my show. I could help bring him up a little bit. The kid's got potential, but we'll see. We'll see how far that goes. But yeah, Vosh. Yeah, I'd debate Vosh. Yeah. Like okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I've never been all that impressed. Okay, like I get the feeling that Vosh, if he actually had the chance, like if he was around back in the 1980s and he wasn't around like today, he would have been one of those televangelist preachers talking about how evil you are and the fire and brimstone, and just so he could seem like he's got some sort of moral superiority over you. So that's my general. I know. I'm sure some of you folks really like the guy. I've found him not as impressive. Okay, and there's some of his takes that are fucking cringe and fucking gross. So that's why I've always been kind of wondering, like, what's the appeal? I don't get it. Oh Lord. Oh yes, that's right. I have dropped the hammer. The hammer has been dropped. All right, nice Twitch debut, Phil. I got to call it night, get some rest, and take a few breaths. Why would I do such a silly thing like that? Facts. Good night, RevRes Pod. Oh, Lord. Vosh bad, Vosh bad, Vosh bad. I'm sure if we were to sit down, just have a regular conversation over some drinks or something, he'd be seems like a decent fella. I just don't find his ideas are kind of basically cookie cutter. What's the word I'm looking for? Like a market socialism. Like it's more socialism, more like a gimmick, more like a social lifestyle thing, more than any kind of real actual principle. It's like, people seem to be digging this socialism thing, so I'll get into it. Let's see. Speech level 100. I am unable to resist. Don't resist. Come to it. Like, share, subscribe on YouTube, KOE Nation, and follow me on Twitch so you can be up to date. Now, is it just me? Or the folks in my audience, their IQs just got a little better? Just a little more. Yes, icky. Just 2 states. We'll get to that on its own day. That deserves its own episode, in fact. I'm not going to touch on that here. Could you tell us your opinion on Vosh epistemic anti-realism? God, I guess I don't know what the hell that even means, like anti-realism. I'm sure that's sorry, the anti-realism. My first instinct is it sounds like a load of horse shit. Without knowing all of the ins and outs, sounds like a lot. Pineapple on pizza. That really depends on the pizza maker. That there's some pizzas where it complements, and then some that. Blech. So now I know there's some pizza snobs that are gonna hate me that I would ever take pineapple on the pizza, but it just depends on the pizza maker. We should collab and talk about why the suburbs are cringe and need to. Oh my Lord. No. We do not advocate such things on this particular stream. Absolutely not. Champagne socialism. Yeah, I've noticed that a lot. Is there's kind of this weird elitism that comes with certain socialists that, like, if they don't do it the way I want it, then let them eat cake. And I've never liked that. Please do not answer Bastia above low effort questions. Thank you. Well, what can I do? Grip Paranormal. Follow Grip Paranormal for our investigation of Edinburgh Manor, March 12th. Yes, Grip Paranormal. My good friend Tony G, he's been running this Grip Paranormal thing for a very long time. He's totally into it. What can I say? And I even went with him on one because it was just fun. And I could not help it. True. Philosophy is shit. Well, maybe that's why your life isn't leading you in the direction you want to go, because you're rejecting philosophy. Philosophy is one of the greatest tools our minds have ever devised. Quag Daddy, Batia, train KOE for the Bosch debate like when Apollo trained Rocky in Rocky 3. True. Well, it's one of those things like I don't know how much training I would need for such a thing. Found you through Bastia. What's your show about? Well, since you're here, this is the greatest show in all of Twitch and all of YouTube, the KOE Nation, where I cover all the topics of the day with some style and flair and looking damn good doing it. And you come here for the best analysis. No analysis can match it. We have become the most beautiful, well-informed, erudite, big brain audience in all the internet, and you are here at the ground floor. Like, share, subscribe, because it's the right thing to do. My God. Were you mad at Owen Hart when he broke Stone Cold Steve Austin with that botched tombstone? I was pretty upset about it. I was also devastated when Owen Hart died. Like that one got me in the feels. I was absolutely devastated. Do you believe in any conspiracy theories? The one conspiracy theory I believe in is that everything's gonna be just fine. That's the conspiracy theory I believe in. Anti-realism is an absurd notion that objective truth does not exist. Well, then yeah, it's horseshit, because yes, there is objective truth. The fact that Vosh believes that kind of lunacy is no surprise to me, since I never heard him have too much. That's the thing. Like, I've always noticed that people say there is no objective truth. You're making an objective statement there. Sorry, you kind of disproved yourself in one go. You pwned yourself. Do you best Rowdy Roddy Piper? Oh, Hogan, this weekend, you and me, WrestleMania 1. Whoa, Hogan, we ain't gonna do this anymore, you no good. Oh, yeah, Roddy, I fucking loved Roddy. I could never do as good a Roddy as I could a Hulk Hogan, though. Let me tell you something, brother. This weekend, the Hulkster and all the Hulkamaniacs, they're gonna join me. They're gonna join me in Madison Square Garden, and I'm gonna defend the belt this weekend, all for USA. Yeah, yeah, that's what we need. True. Get real philosophy. Get real philosophy. Wrecked. Yes. Get wrecked, philosophy haters. Because yeah, philosophy is one of the best tools other than the scientific method that the brain has ever devised. Was this dude known for? Yes. He very much was. Bloomer conspiracy. I don't know what that is. Favorite member of the corporation faction. I always thought Ken Shamrock looked awesome with that Intercontinental title. What can I say? And Big Boss Man. I've always been a mark for Boss Man. Stone Cold! Yeah, I can do it. If you want to see Stone Cold stomp a mud hole in Mr. McMahon's ass, give me a hell yeah! That's just one of the great iconic thoughts on getting with Margaret Thatcher. If that's the case, Bastiat, details. You can't just hold that shit back. I need thoughts on Marcus Aurelius. Meditations is a very, very underrated book. I read it when I was actually 14. It was very influential on me. Not nearly as influential as when I read George Orwell's 1984, but yes, Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, definitely worth it just for its kind of westernized version of Stoicism. Let's see. Oh, no, I'm passing the comments that I already did. All right, come on down. There we go. Marcus Aurelius. There we go. You might get along real well with a guy. I don't know who that is. Honestly, you could get along with anyone. Yeah, I think I can rub against folks of most persuasions in one way or another, which is why I, enjoy these streams, because you run into some really out there personalities and opinions. So, God, I'm getting a lot of hell yes. Oh, hell yeah. God, that is a man. Philosophy is great. As a student of philosophy myself, there's no better field to study to understand humanity. Other pretentious philosophy students who disregard your hard work are my problem. So beautiful. So beautiful. Oh, my goodness. Mankind has gotten back up. Yes, yes, not only mankind Mick Foley, but mankind, as in all of mankind, has gotten back up thanks to the fact that Phil K.O.E is now on Twitch. K.O.E is great to have on any show or with anyone. I just enjoy the interaction, and, I just got a very simple mission. It's a very simple mission. My mission will be complete when every single person on the internet agrees with me. Once that is accomplished, then my mission is complete. That's all. That's all. Fuck yes. Marcus Aurelius is amazing. Yes. My favorite book, my three favorites are 1984 by George Orwell, Atlas Shrugged. Even if you don't like the philosophy, the writing was really good. And The Book of Five Rings by Musashi, which was a samurai treaty on how to live your life. And that one was really, really influential on me. His philosophy. I don't know much about where his leadership. All right. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. One of my greatest heroes is Jordan Peterson for his stance on pronouns, but you're becoming at least through extremeness, I am helping set your life back on the proper path so you can live a more fulfilled life through the philosophy of Phil K.O.E. Quantitative freezing. K.O.E, this stream has returned my faith in the human spirit. Good will win over evil in the end. Thank you. Yes, you are absolutely correct, because we are here together on the K.O.E Nation stream. We are all now denizens of the K.O.E Nation, and the first step of your citizenship is awakening your mind. Welcome, one and all. Welcome to this amazing stream, and welcome to this amazing community. Time for real debate. Cats or dogs? I've got a dog. I've got one little pupper. His name is Churro. He's a little half Chihuahua, half I don't know what. I have no idea how old he is even. So he's just kind of my companion. He rides with me in tractors and pretty much everywhere I go. Oh. Let's see. Phil, when is your 1 million subscriber celebration? Well, now here's something I'm not sure if you know. The K.O.E Nation is so erudite and tech savvy that if you see one view, that's actually 20,000 of my fans watching through a proxy party, because they don't want to be tracked by any of those online what have yous, any cookies, any of that nonsense. So that's how you know. Like it's so yes, it's quite the trans rights. Do what you think is what makes you happy in this life. Happiness is a really hard commodity to come by in this life, and if you think you've got it, and you're an adult that wants to do your own thing, have at it, man. Like I'm not going to judge what some other person finds as a measure of happiness in this life, and it doesn't affect me really much at all. Quag Daddy, have you ever read The Alchemist by I can't say I have, but I'm probably going to have to now. Do you have a Discord? I just got one. That is also, it's KOE_Nation. So you can find me there at KOE all in capital _N capital Nation. So yeah, it's Churro the Destroyer. Yes, yes. Actually, all right, Churro, come here, Churro, come here, little guy. Oh, he was sheeping on the couch, but he's coming. Come here, little guy. Yes, 20,000. Bigger than Hassan, confirmed. Come here, little guy. Yes. This is my pupper, Churro the Destroyer. Hey, little guy. Hi. No, you cannot have my Scotch whiskey. No. Let's go. But yes, so in terms of dogs, I'm kind of a dog guy. Well, let's see. Mr. KOE, I was having a very dark few months since my favorite streamer Bastiat stopped streaming to become a landlord. I had no home on Twitch and spent hours watching pointless lefty streams with no spirit. I was on a dark path, but I'm feeling my sadness subside. Thank you for restoring Twitch for me and with this beautiful and spiritual stream. Glad I can help. Like, any way I can help is really, yes. So there are at least 420,000 people watching. You know, at least, like, let's be modest and conservative with our numbers, and let's just stay with that. Let's not tell them how big the audience really is, but let's just stick with that for now. Discord server in the making, pretty much. I mean, do you have a Discord server? I mean, I am on Discord, but I don't know about. Yes, Quag Daddy Night in the making. Yes, this is awesome. This is truly an awesome time. Yes, it's a cool gig, and also cool dog. Yes, he's a little pupper. His name is Churro. My daughter picked and named the dog. I really wasn't down with getting another dog, and then we got this dog, and now I've got a dog. And he just pretty much comes with me everywhere now, so it's kind of funny that, like, I just kind of bounce ideas off this dog when I'm in a tractor. Like, God, can you believe this is what they're doing? My wife says your dog Churro looks more like cannoli. He's just a little tiny guy. But yeah, I feed him a little too well. I give him steak fat when I'm grilling or frying a steak. I am broadcasting this for our troops stationed in Iraq. They love the flag. Well, to all y'all stationed there, God bless all of you. Hope you come home soon, sooner than planned anyways. Is there any way you would do an epic jump? No problem. I aim to please. If this is the meeting spot for the proletariat revolution, am I in the right place? Yeah, just hang out. Just hang out here. And bring all your other buddies here too. Maybe I can bring them around and get the proper ideas. Prob not. So for all here on Twitch, this is his debut to this platform, and there will be a lot coming. Discord, Twitter, more like, yeah, unfortunately, I have to now build out. I have to now get even more platforms because it would be a crime to deprive people of this gorgeous face. It would just be a crime for me to not be out there. How did Dylan find you? Apparently, they did a raid on the Tomfoolery show some night that I wasn't even planning on going on that night. I was actually tired from work. I was sitting down. Tom's streaming. Okay, all right. And then, son of a biscuit, I get invited on, and before you know it, bam! I get invited onto the Dylan Burns show, and the rest, as they say, is history. Now, as you can imagine, when I was on the Tomfoolery show, I might have brought the thunder, as I always do. I know. And so when that happened, I had to grab the opportunity, and it was very fun for me. K.O.E Nation, my parole officer says I need to get off the computer. When are you streaming next? I'm not sure. I might stream tomorrow night. Definitely going to be streaming on Sunday for the AEW pay-per-view. That'll probably be a simulcast with KOE Nation and Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast, just so we can see all the marvelous stuff. Good night. I love you. Love you too, Shaquille O'Neal, and I love that name. And good night, Bastiat. And Bastiat, thank you. Thank you, by the way, for sending some folks my way. I am in your debt, sir, and we will be in touch in the future. I really appreciate this. Night, Shaq. Good night. Love you all. Love you too, my good friend. Yes, and this is the kind of community that I want. Like, even if we disagree, we all shoot the shit at the end. That's great. K.O.E Nation, before Shaq goes, can you let him know when you will be? God damn it! Anytime. Yeah, this is really awesome. I love this. Give the milk. Ew. Good night, K.O.E Nation. Good to meet you. Congrats on winning the debate. Thank you. And on that note, since Bastiat's taken off, I'm thinking about, it's about time, folks. One of the biggest things in show business is to always leave your audience wanting more. So, as I'm known to say around here, all that being said, thank you for joining us for the K.O.E Nation maiden voyage of the Twitch stream. Will Twitch ever be the same again? I am the devilishly handsome outlaw himself, your king of extreme, the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that makes the other podcast cower. Phil K.O.E. You must check me out, K.O.E Nation on YouTube, K.O.E Nation on Twitch. It is the thing you must see, folks. You must see more that's coming down the pike. It's going to be marvelous. It's going to be beautiful. And I'm going to do it with all of you. For all of you here, mwah, mwah, mwah. I kiss you 3 times. Check me out at K.O.E Nation on YouTube. Also, check me out at Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast for the AEW pay-per-view prediction and review. It'll be me and Chicken flying solo. No Tony G this weekend. But also, check me out at Big Buckin' Empire on Facebook, on YouTube. That's where you can get a hold of me for all of the different ways and shows and whatever you might want. Big Buckin' Empire. It's also where we just have a really fun time on Thirsty Thursdays. I also make guest star appearances on the Tomfoolery Show, Tomfoolery PC on Twitch. Give the guy a check out. He's also has your devilishly handsome outlaw on there as well. And also be sure to check out Dads Worldwide and the Yanked Up podcast. Both those shows, amazing efforts from both those guys. You know it's the right thing to do. But folks, K.O.E Nation on YouTube, go give it a like, go give it a share, go give it a subscribe. You know it's the right thing. You got to keep up with all your K.O.E content and get to keep up with this gorgeous mug. So folks, every last one of you, raise a glass to yourself. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for like, share, subscribe, and to just be part of this beautiful conversation. I love you all, people. Thank you for being here. I look forward to catching you all in the future. And yes, any collaborations, Big Bucket Empire on Facebook. And because I am never above some shameless self-promotion, K.O.E Nation on YouTube, folks. You know it's right. You know it's, oh shit, we got Dylan Burns here. Well, howdy, sure. Well, howdy, Dylan. Thanks for stopping in. Goddamn, we got some celebrity in here. Dylan, thanks for having me on, man. That was amazing. I had a great time. And while I was on your show, my buddies hooked up a Twitch stream for me. So now I'm on Twitch now. So I will be looking forward to seeing you in the future. And yes, sir, I am still in your debts, and if you need anything, don't hesitate to call. I'd love to come on to your show anytime. It was an amazing time, but folks, this is the time to wrap it up. It's time to say goodbye. The next few hours until I come back on will be tumult and chaos and murkiness, and your life will be without direction, and you're wondering, when will that bright light of truth shine on us again? And it will come, folks. It will come at the next Phil K.O.E. K.O.E Nation stream. So until then, as Chick is known to say, thank you. Love you. Bye.